Hey, it's Lauren on the purple carpet with Michael Tomson. So, MT, tell me one of your victorious stories.
Well, I've had many victorious stories actually. I was one of the first team riders for Victory, along with Mark Richards and Hans Hedemann. That was back in the early 80s. And when Victory was first coming onto the market, and we were like the top guys at that time. We were, Mark Richards and I, and most people watching this would know who Mark Richards is, but he's a legendary competitive surfer. We were in Tokyo, in Japan. And this was during the time when surfing was young in Japan, but incredibly great enthusiasm. It was like a pop culture phenomenon.
Yeah.
So we would go every morning on the train for an hour and a half from the surf areas into the city and do these promotions at stores. And it got to be really arduous, really difficult and boring. So thousands of kids, man. I mean, it was just, we were mobbed. So what we would do in the morning is we'd get up and we'd flip a coin to decide who we were going to be. Some days I'd be Mark Richards, and other days he'd be Michael Tomson. Or we'd pick another guy, because they didn't really know anything. So I'd walk in there as Michael Tomson, but I'd say, I'm Mark Richards, and I'd sign the autograph as Mark Richards. And the kids would go, yeah.
So what was one of your most victorious moments?
Oh, I won an event, let's see now. It was in 1978. That's before you were born.
It was, actually.
It was an ASP event, or at that time it was called the IPS. And I think I was wearing a Victory spring suit.
Really?
Yeah, that was it was my best year. I was rated 5th in the world that year. And Victory was my sponsor. Well, when I was younger, I was the South African champion. I mean, my rankings in the world were always in the top 10, but I never was the world champion.
Still very, very impressive.
But, I think I then went on to do other things in the professional surfing community, in business and in being active, that have made a considerable impact.